Ooh, here we go with this. Oh, my stomach all out. It's okay. It's flat. Hi, whoever you are. Who art thou? Ooh. Well, we're gonna wait for one or two more people to come in. Not sure why you don't want to say who you are, but okay. Hi, hi. Waiting on one more person. I'm just wondering why people can't say who they are. How old are we again? Never mind. Sorry, but when I'm damn doing schoolwork and stuff, just my house closed. I'll wait. Hi, hello. Who's there? I can see that you're here, but state your presence. State your name, gangster. Hi, giving love. Oh my gosh, perfect name. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I needed some human interaction because I've been busy all day. I don't know how to do it sometimes. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm busy, you know? But I'm like, let me check my peeps. Let me see what's going on. Plus, I received a couple of emails and people were saying, oh, why don't you talk about this and that? All right. Really? You know, I find that strange. I believe you, but I find that strange because I noticed my views went down a little bit, even though my subscriber count keeps increasing. And I found it to be a little strange, but what am I gonna do almost? But I did do some new videos, and I'm glad you're here now. Giving love, receiving love. You know, recipients are so important. Oh my God, Muffy. Yes, Queen. Thank you for being here. You know I love me some Muffy. What would you say? Really? I wonder how to rectify that. I have no idea. I already am on the road to 1,000, so I need as many views as I can get. That's another reason why I'm here. Yes, I love me some Muffy. I love me some giving love. I love everybody. And I think that's important to remember. I was just about to talk about recipients, but can definitely stop that to quickly discuss energy, because a lot of people that I read or hear say stuff about, yes, thank you so much, giving. Thank you so much. That's what it's about. And I find myself regurgitating this, and that's fine for my people. That's fine. But some of the people whose comments I'm reading and stuff like that, like they're older than me. So I've come to the realization this just may be them, you know? They are comfortable where they are, and change is difficult, especially when you've been the same person for 35, 40 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So it is. Thank you so much, Muffy. I love you, Queen. And let me know if y'all want um to call out. Well, I'll be calling you from a house phone, but I could call in a few minutes. I have no problem with that. I would love to hear from y'all. Thank you so much, Giving. I am competing against a shitload of drama. And the reality of it is, no matter how many people say, no matter how many, and tell me if I'm still buffering, please. Um, but no matter how many people say, write, or otherwise that they are about energies and low vibrations and positivity and this and that, how many do you see actually doing that? Because I've always been about, and I've said this before too, I'm from an era where, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're trying to resolve an issue, and of course you want the other person about it, then if it's just to subliminals and blind threads, real G's move in silence. You know what I'm saying? And people that are really about that life are not going to sit here and do a video to tell you they're about that life. That's why I don't talk. It's nothing to talk about. I love everybody. I'm here for everybody. And I'm going to continue to try to spread positivity. But it's difficult when there's so much negativity around you. That's why all I can do is continue exuding positivity in efforts of getting that in return. And knock on wood, that's what I get. So, am I still buffering, y'all? Let me know. Hi, Miss Burnett. Namaste. How are you, Queen? How was your? Thank you for joining. Angle for my boobs. Miss Burnett, something's wrong with yes, Queen. Namaste. Always bring this close to me when I do a video, especially my for Christmas. So we usually do deep breathing, and the last video I made the mistake saying inhale negativity and exhale positivity opposite. We should be positively negativity. So for anyone who may see this now or that watched my previous video, please forgive me. Y'all know I have multiple sclerosis, which are dead spots in my brain. I sometimes say verse, but I always say when I watch it back and I realize my mistakes, I will come back and say something. So I just wanted to say that because that's of positivity and negativity. So do you have time to do some deep breathing before we get started? Will do, Muffy. Will do. I think we mutually love each other because we see the realness in one another. I've been on here going on 7 months, and this has been me since day one. And this is always going to be me. And a bit of me angry because I'm not really recognizable when I'm angry. But um, I'm not really recognizable at that point. But even when I was a little aggravated, people have seen that side of me, and that even that side remained the same. So who I am has always been this same person. MS Understood, Jocelyn, Jossie. If you could hear someone just call me Joss, um, my family in Brooklyn calls me Joshy, J Renee, or just J. But I've always remained the same, and that's why my channel slowly increases because there are 10 or 15 other channels filled with drama, people talking about each other, people throwing subliminals at each other, people blindly threatening each other, and I literally can't listen to that. It's like I want to support those people because I'm all about my culture. But for me, first, I'm about my recovery, which we are all in. Every human on earth is in recovery. So alcoholism makes it have a negative connotation, but we all are in recovery, some type of recovery, even if it's just to remain stable. That's what I refer to my clients when they're not manic, they're stable. I always end up talking about mental and behavioral health, but that's because I see so many people exhibiting signs and symptoms of it, and they'll have the nerve to be talking about someone else or misdiagnosing someone else and be dead ass wrong. Dead wrong. And to people who are actually in the field, it's like nails on a chalkboard because you're wrong, and you're projecting and exuding that negativity, and you're wrong. So that's what I'm competing against. I know at some point the greater good will prevail, you know, and I could be patient in the interim, That's okay. So I was asking Miss Burnett, um, do y'all are y'all doing some deep breathing before we get or how what are y'all feeling? How was y'all and how would you feel about inhaling positivity and exhaling negativity? And Muffy, I apologize because my last video saying inhale and exhale positivity and it's in reverse. So I just wanted to set the record straight on that. But please let me know if y'all are doing that. Are y'all still with me? Wait until 2 minutes and then I'll do it on my own. That's another thing I said in oh, great. That's another thing I said in a previous video. I can walk alone. I would rather not, but if I need to, that's okay. I don't really follow trends. Okay, cool, Miss Burnett. So, when you hear the sound, can you inhale negativity for 7 seconds through your nose only, hold it in for 7 seconds, and exhale positivity for 7 seconds? And we'll do that 3 times. So here we go. Let me make sure I stabilize this thing. Oh gosh. Okay, I guess until we finish deep breathing, it's gonna have to look like this. But that's okay. So here we go. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so we did the first one, and here comes the second one. Okay, so for the third time, are you okay with inhaling for 10 seconds through your nose and holding it in for 10 seconds and exhaling for 10 seconds? Please let me know. Alrighty, so here we go, our third time for 10 seconds this time. Okay. Yes, we were doing deep breathing. How are you, Miss Jones? How are you, Queen Yvonne? How you doing, Queen? Thank you for asking, though. See, that's why I love y'all. So, my lives, I like to start them off with deep breathing. I'd be happy to do one right now if you'd like, since you missed it. Or if not, that's okay. Let me know. Y'all want to know my kryptonite? These orange starbursts. Oh, Miss Burnett says hi, Yvonne. Yvonne is also a queen of this channel. I look forward to her comments in my okay. Miss Burnett said hi to you, Yvonne. She said hi. That's why I love y'all. Y'all my sisters. Okay, we'll do it one more time for 10 seconds. So you inhale through your nose for 10 seconds. You, through your nose only. You hold it in for 10 seconds. And you exhale through your mouth only for 10 seconds. And focus on one of your chakras. Me, I was focusing on my tailbone chakra, but maybe you want to focus on your heart chakra or your throat chakra or your third eye chakra if you need help with intuition. And you can also focus on something you like better. And that could be anything, work, financial situation, whatever that for you. So I have my thing. My everything bought me this for Christmas. So as soon as you hear the sound, we'll start. Oh well, congratulations. Everything's real well. Love you. Good to see you, Queen. It's been a while. You have a great day too. Do you have time to do inhale real quick for good luck or positivity? Since you are in training, sounds like you may have something new. Love you. Okay, so real quick, literally 30 seconds. Inhale through your nose only with your mouth closed. And hold it. Inhale, I'm sorry. MS, y'all. Inhale negativity through your nose and hold it in. Inhale for 10 seconds through your nose only. hold it in for 10 seconds, and exhale through your mouth for 10 seconds only. And you can focus on any one of your energy chakras, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your third eye chakra for your intuition, your tailbone chakra. There's even a sex chakra, or one to help you with sex. And I cannot think right now of the rest of them, but I said, I'm missing two. Hi, Monty. Hey, King. Good to see you. I'm glad to see you. Because I feel like we misinterpreted each other's text, and I was scared that I wouldn't see you anymore. But I'm glad to see you. Okay, so we're about to do inhalation of positivity and exhalation of negativity for 10 seconds. I know, but your deep breathing will get better, because I used to be the same way for the same reason. But over time, it gets better. I promise you. I promise you. I never steer you wrong. I don't lie. Okay, let's do it now. So y'all are going to hear the sound, and then we can start. So I know you have to go, sweet ma. Oh, you didn't misunderstand it. I think I misunderstood you. It does. How do you feel? Because I know you have to go, so I need to know. How do you feel now? Do you feel more relaxed? Do you feel more peace? Do you feel calmer? No, thank you. Thank all of you guys and gals who did this with me. I love all y'all. Y'all know that. This gives me solace. So I know you have to go, but I was thinking maybe I'll do another live again, because I have a different kind of video coming this weekend with a reality star. So that's what I'm going to be doing in terms of my videos. But I think I'm going to do another live on Friday, if my homework doesn't leave me immersed with schoolwork, you know. So have a good day, sweet ma. Have a good day, and protect your peace. Love you, queen. Hope to talk to you soon. Miss Burnett says, love you too, queen. Namaste. Miss Burnett said, that felt great. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for doing it with us. Thank you for being here. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, just like the rest of you. Yes, you have a great day too. Sweet Ma says, y'all have a great day. Tell Sweet Ma to have a great day, y'all, please. That's one of our queens. Oh, sweet ma, it's MS month. I'm going to ask you to wear orange on my diagnosis date. So I'm definitely going to reach out to you for that. I'm going to ask everybody to do that. What? All right, I'll pull it up on my my laptop because my iPad acts funky and my laptop doesn't do good YouTube videos at all. That's the only reason I'm on my phone right now. But okay, Yvonne tells us to check out some article on ABC, something that happened to someone. So I'll definitely do that and we could talk about it, y'all. Well, I beg to differ because your words become your actions, become your thoughts. And the tongue is the most powerful muscle on a human body. I'm sorry, the strongest muscle on a human body. And it can hurt you if your mental health is not intact. If it is, then you're right. It won't hurt you. But if it's not, it will. It can and it will. I know all too well from my clients. My clients, sorry y'all, I smoke unfortunately, but I don't like y'all to see it, you know? I don't like anyone to see it. It's embarrassing to me, you know? But I've been through so much stuff in my life. I don't do drugs, I don't drink. My first time in a whole year of having a drink was for Muffy's birthday. I took a shot. And before that, I hadn't had anything to drink in at least a year, more like a year and a half. But that was her special day, you know, and that's what she was doing. So I just wanted to say really quickly to Monty, I thought, and forgive me if I'm wrong, forgive me if I was wrong in the past, I thought you put in the chat that, oh, I thought Miss Burnett was here, I thought Yvonne was here, and I thought what do you call it, Monty was here. Monty, are you still here? Miss Burnett, are you still here? Miss Burnett, excuse me, are you still here? Okay, so Yvonne's here. Who else? Okay, Miss Burnett's here. Monty, you still here? I can't wait to get me a little dog. Aww. Why'd you retract it? Oh, Monty, you still here? Because if you're not, I'll just wait until we have a conversation to say what I'm about to say. Who has too many posts? On here? Never too many. Not for me. Never, ever, ever. Never. Hey, Wax. I haven't seen you in forever. And you know what's funny? I was just thinking about you the other day. I'm like, yo, he don't like positivity. He left me. I thought Monty was here. I was gonna explain myself because I thought that he needed my help with something. Um, I thought he wrote something and thus needed my help with something. And as a case manager, immediately I jumped on it. I'm all about, I'm very solution focused, you know? I'm about resolution. I'm not about remaining stagnant in a problem. I try to think of a solution. So, in my thinking that he asked me a question that would require my help in my area of expertise, since this is what I do for a living, I literally put my case management hat on and I reached out to him and I said like 1,000 things. Like, my email was long and it was lengthy, but I was asking all the appropriate questions that I would have asked a client. Come to find out, either I misinterpreted or misread or something. Remember, I always say the recipient of a message is the most important in a conversation. So I did not receive that message properly, and therefore a subsequent reply I made was inaccurate. So I was just going to tell him that, but since he's not here anymore, I don't think, because I think I said his name like 2 or 3 times and I didn't hear anything yet. Miss Burnett, Wax says hi. Bakig. Bakig says hi. He's gone? Okay. Well, maybe he'll watch this later or we'll get in contact some way. If it's meant for me to say it, it'll be said. I'm a firm believer in the universe, if you guys can't tell, you know? So I believe that everything that's supposed to happen happens. The way it happens is all up to us, you know? But if it's in our written book and it's supposed to happen, it'll happen. So Yvonne told me to look up something on ABC, so I'm about to look that up. Right now. I wonder if y'all will be able to recognize me once I put my weave back in, because this natural hair is too much. I love my natural hair now, but it's killing me. Okay, so Yvonne, can you tell me which post, like maybe what the title or name of the article is, so I can find it? Nija, are you listening to music while you do your homework? Okay, just asking. Yvonne, I think she may be in a bad because she keeps leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back, leaving, coming back. So until she comes back, talk to me. Wax was good. Was goody, Southside King. And you got the Southside Queen over here. Park City Queen. Bricktown Queen. Oops. Oh. Woman hit parking lot left for dead after hit and run. Driver sped. Okay. Let me just get my laptop. You know it's not far, child. All this homework. You know, next month is gonna be 8 years. I mean, I may have taken a pull or two, but the smoker I used to be, long gone. It makes me shake now. Sometimes I wish I could just take a pull or two, you know? But it really messes me up, so I can't do it. There's a difference between stopping something because you choose to stop versus having to stop because you have no choice, you know? Hit and what happened? Yvonne, is this in the Bronx? Is this in the Bronx from January 8th or is this from March 4th? A lot of articles just came up. Hi, Queen. How you say hi to Wax Dog before you say hi to me? I'm waiting on you, Yvonne. Let me know which Okay, because of course I would tie it into what I really want to talk about, which is mental health, behavioral health, um, because there is no ending point for that, especially when exhibit so many symptoms. Like, did y'all hear about Aunt Becky? Tell me what y'all think about this Aunt Becky thing. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me and hear me? Okay. So someone emailed me and asked, and he also said it in my last live. He wanted to discuss um, society, and that's so broad. It's almost ambiguous. Thanks, Yvonne. Thanks, Wax. It's almost like an ambiguous topic because it's so broad, but I guess it can correlate with what we're shown on television because y'all know how I feel. We are shown what they want us to know. We don't know everything until they want us to know it, you know? But what do y'all think about this Aunt Becky thing? What do y'all think about this Jussie Smollett thing? What do y'all think about this R. Kelly thing? Michael Jackson? Like, what do y'all think? Oh, yay, Miss Burnett is back. Yes, Queen. So I was just asking everyone, like, what they think about this whole Jussie Smollett thing, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, and there was something else I just said, and I can't remember. Oh, if I didn't say Aunt Becky, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, and Jussie Smollett. What do y'all think about those things that are going on right now? Because I have some things to say. That's a fact. Yvonne, she says that that's life, not always clear or fair. That's a fact. You know, I always say, always say, you get back what you exude in life. So when I see people doing all this, trying not to curse, when I see a lot of bull crap going on wherever, and later on down the line, I see someone having to reap what they sow, part of me feels bad and part of me doesn't because what are you whispering? What black books? Because maybe I could put it on my live right now. Oh, Sula, The Bluest Eye, Toni Morrison. Is there any book in particular? James Baldwin. I know, but which books by those authors? I just told you, The Bluest Eye. The Bluest Eye. And Sula. The Bluest Eye and the Sula. Go tell it on the mountain.
Well, the main character of this is black, but it's not even a black author.
That's okay. So my baby is reading this right now. Is this for school?
Mm-mm.
See, and people wonder why high level to read. And how many pages does this book have? 370. Go, girl.
That's not that bad.
It's not. I know you'll finish it tomorrow. Give me a kiss.
I love you.
Love you. I'm sorry, y'all. Send that one to Tiny and her daughter. You know, I try so hard not to judge y'all because there's so much I can say, and I don't want it to ever come off as though I'm better than, or I think I'm better than. I'll let people make their own assumption because I don't care, you know? So you can think what you want to think about me. One thing I do know is she is authentic, right, wrong, and indifferent. So with all these things that are happening, right? And I always talk about deflection too, because right now, almost like an animal in front of a piece of their favorite treat, people, and I hate to even do that, but that's the response that is given when something else happens, you know? So it went from Jesse to all the stuff with R. Kelly to all the stuff with Michael Jackson to all the stuff with Aunt Becky. And truth be told, a lot of those voices will not resume their argument until it's reintroduced on television or on blog sites like articles and stuff like that. That's when, oh yeah, that's right. You know, F them. Come on now. If you agree, if you're standing up for something, you don't need to be reminded of it. It's something you're going to stand for indefinitely. That's one thing that I notice about society, and that's kind of the reason my time is limited on television, because subliminal suggestion is real. One of my first videos regarded that, and the complex that's embedded in us that I've been speaking about since my earliest videos, that's a fact as well. And people exude this and don't even realize it. That's sad. A lot of people aren't conscious of behaviors they display. Very quick to diagnose someone, which they're not qualified to do, but very quickly will say, oh, so-and-so has a mental ill. First of all, based off what? Off what symptom? Good. Yvonne says, can't hurt the dead, only the living. I live every day to the fullest. I definitely wake up, say thank you, because I know someone didn't wake up, and set an agenda for that day. Even if it's just a mental agenda, that's fine. But I make sure to set an agenda of what I want to accomplish for that day. And if that includes some time living life, as Queen Yvonne said, then I'll do that. But with work and school and Niger and this and that, it's been hard as of late. These past few years I've been in school. Wax says, I haven't watched TV in over 5 years. Good for you, King. Good for you. Because that's how a lot of people are. You know, if television wasn't watched as often, think about all the people who'd still be alive. And I say that because let me tell y'all something, right? There's this show I used to love. And even now, if I catch it, I'll watch it. It's called For My Man. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that show, but it's on TV One. And sorry y'all. It's on TV One and it's about crimes women commit for their man, right? And the either first or second episode of the very first season, there was a young lady. She was 17 years old. She was pregnant, and she lived in an apartment complex, right? And she befriended this girl. Now, these are some of the many amenities of growing up in the hood, because there are certain things that can't be taught, can't be explained. Because if I were in that situation, I would still be alive right now. It's just certain mistakes she made, and it's just like cringeworthy, you know. And I feel bad for her and her unborn child because she made mistakes that someone who grew up where I grew up, where Wax grew up, probably wouldn't have made those mistakes. So let me tell y'all, right? There was a woman who was years older than this young girl who was with child, right? Let's say the girl was 35. I know the young lady was 17, but the other woman, I don't know if she was 30, 32, or 35. This was years ago. I watched this show, y'all. But the woman was over 30 and she befriended a 17-year-old. Flag number one. But okay, whatever. Oh, you're back, Monty. I was just talking about, I'll tell you when I'm done with this. So, I was just trying to see what he replied to. So, anyway, this 17-year-old befriended this 30 plus year old woman who was married, who had a child by a previous relationship, and befriended this young girl. Who knows why? You know, because what are their commonalities? You know, I can't imagine they were partying. I can't imagine they were indulging in drugs. I can't imagine they were
Oh, that's going to the parent teacher meeting.
No, I told you, tell your father. Well, reach out to him at least. I thought you did that when I told you hours ago. I'm sorry, y'all. So, anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I see Monty made it. Oh, that's what's up, King. You know I'm all for that. Just let me know if you have to leave because of that. I completely understand. So, and give your baby some kisses for me because I mean, your niece. Hey, Claudia. Hi, Queen. Namaste. How was your day? I hope all is well. So, you didn't miss much. I was just talking about, okay, love. Really? Well, thank God it's over, right? I'm tired too. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I'm tired too. But I have more schoolwork to do. So, tired or not, I'm not going to sleep. But anyway, so this 17-year-old, I was just telling everyone about this show that I found called For My Man. I found it some years ago on TV One. And For My Man was a show about women that committed horrendous acts for their man, right? So this young lady was 17 years old. She was with child. She lived in an apartment complex with a woman over 30. Hell yeah, I watched it. As of late, I haven't been watching too much, and when I do watch stuff, it's not that. So I'm a few seasons behind, but when I catch it, I will definitely watch it. I used to watch it on YouTube too, but then I stopped because I would watch it before I go to sleep, and I stopped that because I don't want to be dreaming that, you know? So, anyway, so this girl, she lived in a complex, and there was an older woman who was married, had a child with a previous relationship, and her husband wanted her to have more children. She didn't tell him she had her tubes tied after her second or third child. So I'm sorry, she didn't only have one child. She had a few in a previous relationship. So this guy is over here asking her like, "Yo, when are we gonna have a baby? I want to have a baby, yada yada yada," and she never told him, "I can't." Okay, you know it's a point to everything. So you threw me off, Monty. Wait, what are you looking for? Huh? Look in your bookcase on the first shelf at the bottom. Sorry, y'all. Oh, she didn't tell her spouse, that she couldn't have any more children. So they're steady trying to plan and prepare and have a child. You're welcome. But it just wasn't working out. He couldn't figure out, but she knew why. So she befriended this young girl who was with child, steady plotting on her, steady watching her. You heard black people eat human meat? Actually, I heard that's more of a Caucasian thing, at least according to statistics. Did you do your research? Are you a pelican trying to get a rise out of me? Because I already did my inhalation and exhalation, so if anything, I'll embarrass you with my verbiage. If you want to test me, you let me know. You still have one opportunity to just leave. Otherwise, I'll be forced to embarrass you, especially since you interrupted my conversation. Okay? Anyway, kings and queens of this channel, I apologize. Oh no, I have time today. I have time today because I will embarrass her. A phone call. I I normally don't step off my throne to address peasants that are beneath or behind me, but every so often I have to remind them who the fuck I am. You heard? You finished your homework? Oh, okay, I won't be too much longer. What would motivate you to ask me such a question? Thing. This is getting on my nerves. Why does it do this? I don't have this problem normally. Unless I'm on the phone. If y'all can see me and hear me, can you please put Y in the chat? Okay, thank y'all. Because it says reconnecting. Thank you, Monty, Claudia, Yvonne. Wax, are you still here? Let me explain something to you, Pelican. Because if you were in person, I would slap the dog shit out of you. Since I can't, let me make this clear to you. Don't ever come on a channel meant for education, motivation, and inspiration to ask such a minuscule, such a third grade question. Don't you have better things to do with your time? Are you that bored? I heard white people rape their children. I heard white people use up all the Medicaid and food stamps. You know what it is, King. And I can get worse. I'm trying to be nice. So I suggest to you, Hannah, I suggest you take your pelican ass somewhere else. This is not the place for you. You clearly are not on my level. Before I begin using verbiage you don't even understand, I suggest you go away. Go to another stranger you don't know that doesn't care about you and wouldn't spit on you if you were on fire. Before I smut you out. Have you treated like the hoe you look like. You better walk away. You better click somewhere else, you fucking pelican. I love you, King. But they still white? You're so angry. Who's they? Who's they? The rapist? Your father? Your uncle? Who's they? My big dick black kings? My kings with big dicks? My kings your family's afraid of one-on-one? Write your poor verbiage faster. Because you write like you're around 4 years old. You're absolutely right. But I need her to take her pelican ass somewhere else before I get more disrespectful. I think I heard black people eat people. That's a delicacy in certain countries, stupid. You are so stupid. In your people's countries, actually, that's a delicacy. Damn, you're dumb. Go find you a man with his little skinny pencil dick to go gag on. No, you'll probably do it wrong. Go lick the tip. That's where you belong. Pelican, you can't even suck dick right. Get you out of here. That's a fact. Even one of my infamous slaps wouldn't slap intelligence into you. You are a dummy. I am not angry. Do I look angry to you? Or am I checking your pelican ass? Am I giving you what you deserve? Instead of coming on this channel and saying hello, since you've never been here before, shut up. Since you've never been here before, you should have come correct. But instead, your choice of words were to say you heard black people ate people, which is not a proven fact, but it is a proven fact that your people rape your family members. Your people create cults to kill my people because they're too pussy to stand toe to toe against my people with bigger, thicker, longer dicks that can't fit in your mouth because you probably can't do that right either. So please take your pelican ass somewhere. I'm French. This bitch is dumb. I'm not sure what swallow her. She's bored. She's only she has no because you're here on a stranger's channel. Even when I'm bored, I can read. I can school. I can do my homework. I can take a drive in my BMW. Girl, bye. Matter of fact, let me block her ass because someone even said she's taken away from the thing. All right, that bitch is gone, y'all. I'm sorry, I had to check her real quick. And normally I do Yvonne, and I tried in the beginning, but she just kept going. So I had to embarrass her real quick. Your mom worked for us once. Bitch, shut up. I probably make more money than your mom. Okay. Can you leave, please? Ugly. Go. Go figure out how to fix your face. We're sick of that shit on here. Anyway, tap on her picture and hide from chat. I'm only 10. You sound like you're about 5. But my daughter would embarrass the fuck out of you. And she has the nerve to be ugly. You couldn't look better than me on my worst day. You see how I'm dressed right now, child? Let's walk side by side. You go somewhere and cry. Not to be cocky, but let's be cocky real quick. Got it here. I'm sorry, y'all. So let me finish telling y'all about this story, and then y'all gonna understand why I'm even telling y'all about this story that's a few years old. So she befriended her over. Oh, yes, Giving. Thank you for coming back, Queen. I was just telling everyone about this story I saw some time ago. She befriended the girl, and then she was on the sidelines like telling her husband that, they were trying to get pregnant. She was still having sex with him, and every time she tried to take a pregnancy test, like, oh no, I'm not pregnant, got it. So the girl's steady growing, like her stomach's getting bigger and bigger. And now that I think about it, like I literally just had an epiphany. I think she was trying to let it grow until it was healthy enough to be born. Because I always wondered, and just do what she was gonna do, keeping him from going to the hospital visits with her. Who, the pregnant girl? So, but the girl, she steady being friends with this girl in her apartment complex. Right. Okay. Oh, and she was trying to pretend like she was pregnant with their child. So the show showed her stuffing stuff in her in the front of her stomach, but who knows the story. But pretending to be with child to her husband, but when she was with the girl, she was pretending to be BFL. So one day they went shopping and when they went shopping, and once they got back, the pregnant girl and her mother, they walked up other woman's front door, and the other woman invited and the pregnant girl agreed, and then the mother was gonna come, and the other girl was like, no, this is just for us, or something like that. The mother agreed because remember, she built trust by her daughter spending months and months and everything, and they just went out shopping and all this other stuff. They mutually agreed. um the girl and the woman and the pregnant girl, they go in the house. There's a TV, there's a chair. The pregnant girl sits in a chair and they're watching TV. All of a sudden, boom, shoots her in the back of the head. It gets worse, y'all. After she shoots her in the back of the head, you have a few seconds before you go brain dead. So, in that weirdo, she literally went to OBGYN offices and damn researched cesareans, right? So she had all the stuff on deck, and she went and she cut the baby out of her. the dead corpse to the was a friend. So the husband comes home that night. Okay, babe. So the husband comes on that night, right? Um, when he came home, she's sitting there just baby, like shit is sweet. I had the baby while you were gone. I mean, literally, all I can do is shake my head because I was just thinking, like, I question almost everything. And you're pregnant for 40 weeks. That whole third, even second trimester, you didn't try to rub your wife's stomach, especially since it was so hard for you to become pregnant, for y'all to become pregnant. You don't rub her stomach one time. You don't want to be a doctor's appointment. But nonetheless, um, he comes home. There's a bunch of blood on the floor, but she has the baby, and she's like, "Oh, baby at home because I couldn't make it to the hospital." All right, so this sucker falls for the story, and in the interim, the mother, okay, love you, King. Thanks for joining. Namaste. Go be with your new niecey poo. I understand. I appreciate you know how I am. That's okay. So in the instant here reaching out, trying like well, yes, sir. Wax says peace out, Monty. So she's calling the police, she's calling this girl's not answering. The police get involved. So the first place they go, of course, is to the woman's house. Like, yo, have you seen this girl? She was last with you. She just proudly went to the door with the damn baby. No. And they're like, you had a baby? And she's like, so they go, they do their research, they see she was never at any hospital. So they go back and forth with her, find out the story, whatever. The reason I brought this, less than 2 months later, somebody in the did the same thing. Y'all. Somebody in the Bronx, they didn't say for my man, and clearly that show must have been so new that it, because I would have aligned the two of them right away. I did align it right away, but for some reason, the editor, the writer, no show, but exactly what was on that show was exactly what that girl in the Bronx did. Got the girl in the back of the head. She befriended the girl, sat her, shot her in the head, and of what I'm saying, these shows perpetuate what they want other or see. Just like YouTube, I had to detox myself from YouTube because what will happen is it will make me mad out in the street and someone will step on my shoe and I'll slap the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Because of course I'm going to be only more mad than I would have been had I not watched something including, and the same goes, and the same goes for what you read. indigestion is so real. I was having a conversation with my mother, and she was some movie that came out in the 70s, and in the movie, in eeny meeny print, um they also, I don't know, let's say they didn't say it, but in eeny said all over the nation popcorn was sold out. I don't want to be mind controlled. Anyone or any self, like when I get upset, I'm about to show y'all something. Y'all, but y'all still rock with me, and that's why I love y'all. Because let me what I look at, and it's so peaceful, y'all. Coming, y'all. Here it is. This is iPad, y'all. Here it is. Look. It's swimming. Elephants are so. Look at that. Y'all smile. It makes me smile. I don't want to have to see any form of negativity that I know will in my sadness, my anger. No. Now, well agree. Let me stop saying I don't get angry. I'm annoyed or frustrated, but I won't say angry. It's been a long time since I've been angry because something's gonna happen. And I don't want that. You know, I'm not proud of what used to be. I'm proud of what is now. And what I'm not gonna do is exude some sort of shit that's just gonna be like a boomerang and come right back to me. This thing is saying reconnecting. Are y'all still with me? If not, if I don't hear yes in like another minute, I'm going um Hi. Okay, good. Because this thing has a circle just going around and around, and it's steady saying reconnecting. Nija, what do you mean you'll be back? When are we going to chill?
I thought you were still alive.
Yeah, I'm about to be done. So you could sit here so we could go to Petco.
Alright.
You didn't eat yet?
No, it's heating up. It's been heating up.
God, how much longer?
I don't know.
Well, don't take too long, okay?
Alright.
So, Miss Burnett, anything in the rules that you'd like to talk about? Because I brought up Michael Jackson thing, and well, let's do it in order. I brought up the Jussie Smollett thing versus the um R. Kelly thing, the Michael Jackson thing, and now the Aunt Becky thing. How do you feel about all this bullshit going on?
Hmm?
That's not why she's still here, Miss Burnett. I hate that this does this to my lives. This will make me not freaking do lives. Thing is not working, man. Oh, this is my. Hi, pretty. What did she say?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. Don't flat leave me, alright? I'll be right back. Love you.
I love you too.
I love you most, though.
I love you most too.
Not possible.
Very impossible.
No.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with you, girl. It's a difference. I've been tearing these Star about to say Starbucks. I love that too. Starburst up. You know I still have $20 on my Starbucks card.
Cashed in before it goes like dead.
I don't think it does.
Oh.
That's my cash. I used to reload it. I think I have it set whenever it falls below $10, it takes 20. Easy Pass too. Whenever that goes below $10, it reloads 25.
I think they're having a meeting tomorrow also, so you could have been. It's only for like CBC kids. I guess you can imagine.
I hope they'll accommodate me because I just really, oops, I'm not at my best today, you know? Oh my gosh. For like 15 minutes, this thing had been saying reconnecting. And one of my queens was able to come in real quick, but I think she wasn't able to stay. This thing acts up. That is freaking annoying. I don't have the time for that.